You join me at Blake Hill Farm, just west of Cricklade, to look at a rather rare piece of Toyota history. Produced between 1990 and 1995, the Toyota Sera was a rather standout vehicle, sold only at the Toyota Auto Store exclusively in Japan. This car came with a 1.5 litre inline-4, transversely mounted, sending about 104 brake horsepower to the front wheels. But that is not this car's party piece. If you know anything about the Toyota Sera, it has this glass canopy design, and of course it's butterfly style doors, only requiring 43 centimeters of space to open up fully. The car came in 3 phases, each time introducing something new, such as changing the seat material, adding side impact beams, and even a steering wheel airbag. The Toyota Sera came with a whole host of optional extras, including an air purifier, a fragrance synthesizer, and sunshades for the tops of the doors, and even an ultra rare option for an in-car fax machine. Another optional extra was the Super Live sound system, a multi-reflection speaker set in the back that included the casual mode and a funky mode. They sold less than 16,000 units, the Phase 1 selling most of that with 12,000 units, the Phase 2 selling 2,300 units, and the Phase 3 only selling 1,550. Unfortunately, the Sera's success was short-lived. Despite its butterfly doors inspiring the likes of the McLaren F1, the bubble burst and Japanese automakers couldn't experiment with niche cars anymore. With the release of the more practical Toyota Peso and the more sporty Toyota MR2, the Sera just couldn't compete. That, paired with its structural and rust issues and the canopy effectively working like a greenhouse, it unfortunately never made it to the global market. The Toyota Sera stands as an icon, a reminder of the Japanese bubble era of interesting and quirky cars. A vehicle that you can tell is from the 90s, based on funkiness alone.
My name is Peter. This is my 1995 Toyota Sera. I've always wanted something a bit different. I first saw it in Gran Turismo 4 on the PlayStation 2. It didn't really strike me as much at that point. I thought, oh, that's quite quirky and different. I've never seen one before. A few years down the line, when I was looking for quirky and niche cars, I thought to myself, oh, I wonder if those are for sale. Turns out that there are quite a few in the UK, and I picked myself one up in 2022. I keep it regularly serviced and maintained and cleaned. My intention is to keep it as stock as possible. One of the previous owners, Kevin, fitted his own steering wheel to the car. I've kept that as I thought it was a nice personal touch, and it even has a Sera brand on the steering wheel. Last year in 2025, I had the rear arches, de-rusted. I don't know what really is to say, apart from it was quite bad. So I had that repaired at a body shop in Chippenham. Cost me money. It's my pride and joy. In 3 words: unique, obscure, and special.
So, of course, naturally, we've picked the hottest day of the year so far to film a car that is famous for having mostly glass. That does sound nice.
Yes, officer, it's stock. It revs up to 7,400.
Jesus.
This being a manual, quite a rare manual. A lot of people actually believe that these were only sold in automatics. But you see a common trend now is to manual swap these, of course. You can get starlet gearboxes.
I am actually baking in this sun.
Yeah.
I might need to open the window again. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not a rumour that this car is a greenhouse, it quite literally is.
It actually is a greenhouse.
When Toyota were producing this car, some features were standard, such as air conditioning and the power windows, all because they knew that people would get hot in this car.
I'm actually glistening. I am shining right now. You want to flick the air conditioning on and see how good it is?
Still doesn't really defeat the hot air today.
Right, let's go. There's a gear in there somewhere. Well, that is a very funny moment, and I will be including that in the edit. You signed the waiver saying that I could use any and all footage filmed today.
That is true. I did sign a waiver, and you have my signature on a piece of paper.
And I have your signature on a piece of paper.
I'll redeem myself now. Smooth changes. Yeah, a lot of parts are shared between the Starlet, Paseo, and some Corolla parts as well. Of course, it's the Toyota parts bin, as they say. So if you do own a Sera, then there are parts options. The only parts you won't find are body panels, and especially the glass.
The glass, I imagine that is impossible to find replacements for.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone would be able to manufacture a replacement glass. Apparently, of all the Toyota models of the time, this took the longest to produce. Since then, the Sera nameplate hasn't been reused, and they haven't thought about making any car similar to this.
I'm going to be honest, if they reused the Sera namesake, it would probably be a crossover or SUV of some kind.
Unfortunately, yes.
It would be a shame, because something this unique should have a unique lineage. Oh.
And there we are.
If I get out and it's cooler outside.
Oh, most likely.
Most likely. Oh, God. I need to get out this car. Oh yeah, I forgot the door to do that. Oh. I think I've left about half my body weight in sweat on your seat. Sorry about that.
That's alright.
So, what are my thoughts about the Toyota Sera? Well, to be honest, I think it's brilliant. It's fantastic. It's unique and quirky and fun and has so many weird optional extras that you just wouldn't even think about. And despite its greenhouse of a roof, especially on this super hot day, it's still comfortable and fun, and this one especially sounds amazing. It's unfortunate that it's sort of been forgotten by Toyota and enthusiasts alike, because it truly is something very, very special. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.